Now then, family, welcome back to another video, Jazz at TV. Today we're on a rest day, sparring tomorrow. So you do want like a light session before sparring days. Sparring days are my favourite days. The day before maybe feels a little bit like a weekend, only you do a boxing session before the big sparring day. So yeah, we sparring tomorrow and we build the rounds up. And we get to 10, maybe finish on 12 rounds. And yeah, so I'm in the mall. The mall, you just get lost, don't you? Walk around the mall for hours, don't know where you are. By the time you know where you are, you're lost again. So yeah, I'm gonna go to a shop called Dr. Nutrition, I think it's called. Dr. Nutrition is a distributor for Applied Nutrition, who are the sponsors of this channel and sponsor me in my boxing career with my supplements. So yeah, I'm gonna go in there now and get some stuff. And big thank you to the lads at Applied for looking after me, as always, as I've been for a few years now. But yeah, the mall in Dubai, if you've not been here, it's unbelievable. I'll get some videos now and just show you what it's like. It's crazy actually. There's a bit too much. Ooh, Dubai chocolate, Dubai chocolate. My mate was talking about that the other day. I've never had it. I quit eating chocolate when I was about 18, so what am I now? 15 years ago I quit eating chocolate. So I'm still stuck back in the day with not in this fancy chocolate now. The last time I was eating chocolate, it was, what was it, marbles and remember Cadbury's Spiral was they called? Cadbury's Spiral and Cadbury's Marble. These don't get produced anymore, but if you remember what they were like, they were very good. The kids wouldn't understand these days. Milky Way crispy rolls, that was one of my all-time favourites. And Mars bars, they changed the Mars bars, didn't they? They took all the sugar out, I remember it. It was catastrophic for chocolate lovers all around the world. And double deckers. I'm going to be that here, aren't I? But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go in this shop now, Dr. Nutrition, and I'll get some footage of the Dubai Mall. Had a good little visit to the store there. Got all my goodies. Know what it feels like when you're on a diet? Sometimes it feels like you actually are a kid in a sweet shop. When I first started boxing, the protein bars were in it. Before you know it, no idea about nutrition. But yeah, I love going in them shops and just seeing what you can get. Maybe even what you can have as well. I like doing that more than seeing what you can get. Last time when I was here, there's a stall here. They sell like spices and herbs, and the woman was selling everything. Me and Marcel was here and she was selling everything on the back of what was the word? Libido. Salt, yeah, salt, good for strength, libido, everything. This woman was she must have just thought about libido constantly non-stop, and it was just like everything. Cumin wasn't cumin, yeah, great for libido. Yeah, now I'm going to go for a cup of coffee, kill the rest of the few hours and then head back to the gaff. But yeah, rest days in Dubai, they could be worse, couldn't it? Sometimes you just sit in the house and you just think, what's in the fridge, knowing what you can't have. But yeah, I like getting out sometimes on a rest day. Breaks the day up, kills a few hours. Yeah. My day, family, Jazz's day out in the mall. That protein cookie dough, it's so good. It's like I don't know if anyone tracks calories or carbs or proteins and stuff like that. Tracking your macros, it's called, isn't it? But I do track absolutely everything. I could tell you everything. I could tell you, looking at it here, yesterday I had 152 gram of protein. To see the result of having less protein, I had 302 gram of carbs yesterday. That's gone up. So normally I have less carbs around training and then more protein. But yesterday, the day before, some days I get up to like 300 grams of protein. Now it's very excessive. I don't do that for the protein consumption. If you know what I'm on about, yeah, if you don't, probably just best switch it off, aren't you? But I don't do the high protein to get protein in me, because I know like 150 gram there, that's more than enough for me to recover on 2 good sessions a day. But I do it to keep my calorie high, so you'd have like a you call it a metabolic engine, whatever, yeah, rest the metabolic rate, where you burn so many calories a day if you don't do nothing, and that's why I keep it high. I try and aim for like 2,500 calories on a rest day, or even on a training day, and mostly it works out and burn like 3,000, 3,500 a day. Some days it could go up to 4,000. So yeah, it's good to write this all down, because you know where you are, you know, even my salt consumption, my caffeine consumption, you know. Caffeine doesn't affect me, but I've just been putting that in there recently just to see where I am with it, because a lot of people complain about not sleeping and stuff like that, don't they? But yeah, that protein, cookie dough, whatever they're doing, whatever they're putting in that, I couldn't tell you, it's so good. I wouldn't even buy normal whey protein, you know. It's like 21.7 gram of protein per scoop, and there's only something like 4 grams of carbs, so it's amazing, really. And what else I do? I'll have this everyday creatine, so that's twice a day. I aim for around 6,000 milligram of that. Very scientific, this, isn't it, Jazza? What are you going on about? And multivitamin complex. So I've been just got that there because I ran out of vitamins. Now I don't really take the vitamins much. I use them more to the end of camp, cause why not? You might as well, you know. Do I actually believe that? I don't believe that. I think it's a better source of vitamins from food. Definitely, it's 100%. But if you're lacking in some sort of food and minerals and nutrients, you might as well. And this is a good one to take back home as well. MCT oil, high in calories, you know, but it's definitely it's dense in the nutrition, what you're gonna get out of it. And I take this one before bed, melatonin. Now in melatonin, this is one of the few supplements that you get that, so say like I've got a vitamin C tablet there, and the vitamin C, it says 1,000 milligram per tablet, and sometimes they check them and it's not what it says it is. Sometimes it might be 85 milligram per tablet, it's just a sugar tablet or whatever, I don't know. But with that, they tested, so that's a melatonin 5 milligram tablet. I hope these aren't banned, by the way. Grassing myself up. But yeah, I have to check everything. You'd have an informed sport label here. It's called tested for athletes applied nutrition. So I go to the label for everything there. But melatonin is just that it's nothing serious, but it does give you you produce it naturally, and it'll help you sleep. But I have been sleeping well with it. But like I was saying, it's sometimes overproduced. So it can overproduce in one tablet by a serious amount. I think that's what I've seen was something like 10 times the amount. And I'm fascinated by this stuff. I love watching this stuff, you know. And now people are switching off and falling asleep here, and you're just, if you're still watching this, I'll be totally amazed. But yeah, supplements, I do think they're important, especially when it comes to making weight. Now they're not that important right now, and they are important because they hold on to a lot of fluid in the muscle, and that therefore you can train better, and it gives you a source of energy in a way, in a roundabout way. But the vitamins, they will be more important for me fight week. I'll take them fight week. When you start cutting down on the calories and the food and stuff like that, and like I say, they're keeping your calories with high protein is a good idea, because when you're coming down from 25 on fight week, you don't want to be dropping it slowly. 1,700 calories, 1,600 calories. You've got to train for big sessions, big sparring sessions and stuff like that. So this is just what I've learned by trial and error, by the way. So to keep myself on 2,500 calories, I probably burn 1,800 calories a day, no more than that, maybe 19 on a good day, by doing nothing. But my trainer sends me well over, you know. So you can lower your resting metabolic rate by not consuming enough calories. So I would say to any fighter, rather than going high on the calories out of camp, low on the calories in camp, just balance it if you can. Now, this was me for years. I was a greedy little fucker, you know. I used to go out of camp not long ago training with Dennis McCann. He was in the same situation as me. He's huge for the weight, and he told me he has to do everything right. If he doesn't do everything right, he won't make the weight. Now it's the same at 8 stone 10 at super bantamweight. So that's what I learned, is which I do now in my life. I'm pretty much always just, I eat more good food rather than bad food, you know. So yeah, keep your calories high around training, and when it comes to fight week, keep your fluids high, your calories high, and when it comes to fight week, the hardest, that's where a lot of fights in camps are won and lost fight week, because you have like a lot of fighters who get to a great camp, and then it comes to making weight, cutting weight, and they haven't got the tools to do it, and they fuck everything up at the last minute, and then they're over exerting themselves, they're under resting when the weigh-in comes, because they're so hungry. They've got 24 hours there to replace what they have taken out, which is just a few pounds of fluids. But then what happens is, they think they're craving food, they think they're dehydrated, they want minerals through the food, but they eat loads of food and loads of crap, and I used to have this list of food that I'm going to get after the weigh-in. It's about that long, you know, and you just mess it up in them 24 hours. I've done it myself many times. End up food poisoning type symptoms, where your body just can't handle all the stuff that you put in right away. So yeah, I would advise a lot of fighters just to have a look at counting the macros. My diet has changed massively, and I get a better performance out of it just by tracking the carbohydrates and the fats. Put more fats in, and it was a diet thing years ago, weren't it? Stay away from the fats and stuff like that. But I really believe in, like I say there, the MCT oil, good fats. You don't need excessive amounts of carbohydrates, just enough to fuel your workouts, and then sufficient amount of protein. I go high on the protein. Fight week, I'll be sufficient, you know. So when I cut the calories back, most of them calories will be coming from the excessive amount of protein. I'll probably take fight week 3 or 4 days out, I'll go from 2,500 calories to 1,800 calories, maybe 1,700 calories, you know, to dense foods. I'll probably make a video in the future. I have made videos before on how to cut weight and what food you take on board to actually make the weight, manipulating gut contents and stuff like that. But yeah, that was a bit of a ramble, wasn't it? But yeah, I'm into all that stuff. But yeah, thank you, Family Ammo, for watching. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. You have a nice night, Family Ammo.